Now coming to 136. 130, because we are talking about the chapter of the accounts. So section 136 says that certain documents are to be sent to the member, to the trustee of the debenture holders, and to the other person who are entitled. Now the question is, what are the documents which you have to send? When you have to send? By whom they have to be sent? And how many days before you have to send? And what's the idea? Correct? So therefore 136 says that financial statement together with the consolidated balance sheet, together with the other documents which become the part of these documents, they are to be forwarded. Forwarded to whom? They are to be sent. Sent to whom? To the member of the company, to the trustee of the debenture holders, and to the other persons who are entitled. So you have to send. Correct? Company has to send. How many days before? How many days before you have to send? You have to send at least 21 days before the annual general meeting. You have to send. So therefore, section 136 says that every company has to send at least about 21 days before the annual general meeting these documents, maybe about the copy of the financial statement, maybe about the copy of the consolidated balance sheet, maybe about other documents which become a part or which are attached with these documents, and you have to send to the members and the trustee of the debenture holders and other persons who are entitled to receive them at least 21 days before the meeting, before the annual general meeting. Then the second part of the law says, suppose you are the listed company, because 136 have been very widely and in a greater detail things have been provided. Though in the earlier Act, 1956 Act, such a provision was there, but such a provision was casual, not in a detailed manner. But today in 136, we have provided this section in very greater detail. So one, you have to send. Number two, suppose you are a listed company. Then what you have to do? You are a listed company, then you can do two things. You can keep all the records for inspection at the register office of the company. All these records that you have to send. So all these records you can keep where? At the register office. Why? For the inspection. During the working hours, you can keep them. When you have to keep them? 21 days before the meeting. At least 21 days before the annual general meeting, you can keep these records, the financial statement or the copy of the consolidated balance sheet and other documents which become a part of these which are attached to these documents, so you can keep them at the register office of the company. Why you keep them? For the inspection. How many days before you can keep them? At least 21 days before the annual general meeting. You can keep them so that the people can inspect during the working hours. This is one part of it, so far as they are listed company. So far as you are not listed company, you have to send. But so far as you are listed company, you have to do two things. Number one, you can keep at the register office for inspection during business hours, at least 21 days before the annual general meeting. You can keep them. All the documents, financial statement, all documents which are attached, you can keep them. And you can send to the member and the trustee of the debenture holders. You can send them these documents to the members and the trustee of the debenture holders and other persons who are entitled. Correct? Thirdly, so you can keep for inspection, listed company, you can send them. Number two. Number three, you can do one more thing. You can just put these documents on your website. On your website, you can just put these documents. And when you are listed company, you can put the documents in connection with the subsidiary company on your website. I mean, the whole point is to let the people be informed, because we are talking about the corporate governance, good corporate governance. And good corporate governance means responsibility, accountability, and utmost disclosure with honesty. So therefore, and to educate the people who are concerned with you, they must be properly served. You must send these documents to them so that they can have a look at these documents. They can become aware of what is happening and what is not happening in the company. So therefore, 136, the company, 21 days before the meeting, send all these documents. You are listed company, keep at the register office 21 days before for inspection during business hours, during working hours, and you can send 21 days before as well. You are listed company, you can place these documents on your website. You have a subsidiary company as well. So all the balance sheet of the subsidiary you can put on your website. You can do it. Correct? So these are the things that you can do it so far as these financial statement, etc., etc. is concerned. Then there is one thing. Suppose there is a contravention of this section. There is a contravention of this section. Then how much is the penalty? The penalty on the company can go up to 25,000 rupees, and on the office and default can go up to 5,000 rupees. So this is 136. So you have to send. Listed company you have to keep. Listed company you have to send. Listed company you have to put on the website. Listed company balance sheet and the documents of the subsidiary company put on the website. Correct? And then there is a penalty. How much penalty on the company? Penalty on the company up to 25,000, and on the office and default up to 5,000 rupees. This is 136. Then section, this 136 is virtually identical with the old act, section 219. But 219 was very casually made under the old act. In section 219, we used to say that the balance sheet and the documents are to be sent to the members and the trustee of the debenture holders and other person entitled. This was all, 21 days before the meeting finished. But today we have just widely elaborated it. Correct? And then one more thing. So therefore, today we have widely said that you have to send 21 days before, you can keep at the register office 21 days before, you can put on the website, a listed company, etc., etc. Then one more thing as well, in section 136 as well. That is that you can keep these documents not only in 21 days before. If you are a listed company, you can keep these documents, yes, at the register office for inspection during working hours. Correct? So you have to send 21 days before. Listed company you can keep at register office for inspection. You can also send, you can put on website, you can put on the website the the balance sheet of the subsidiary company, and then if you are a listed company, you can also put these documents on the regular basis for the inspection. Correct? And then the penalty. But in the earlier act, the only casual remark was made that you have to send 21 days before to the debenture, to the trustee of debenture holders and to the members and to the other people who are entitled. But today we have given a greater detail, and the purpose is very clear because the things are improving, the things are changing, and we did not used to talk so much about the corporate governance which we are talking today. Today the corporate governance has become the thumb rule, and we wish to promote this corporate governance, and therefore we have become a little more careful about these professions.